For y'all, you know, like I say, man, just it's surreal, right? Just turning on this chat, right? And people are like, no fucking way, bro. Like my goats. Like, I mean, I'm just watching it, you know. Oh my God, these are my favorites. Oh my God, y'all taught me everything. When you hear the word legend and somebody comes up to y'all and say, man, y'all are legends, man. What does that mean to y'all? Like, how do you take that in?
It's an honor, man. It's like such respect. I mean, because I'm so proud of everything we've accomplished, man. We have lived out so many dreams over and over again and still be doing it, man. It's just, it's always a compliment. And I love to hear it. I don't necessarily feel like it, but I know I am.
I think it's very kind. You know, we do hear it a lot. It does feel weird because like when something I said earlier, I mean, internally, we're both 21 and 18. We're just two kids who are very passionate and love pro wrestling, and we feel like we're just trying to contribute. And we love what we do, and we've been blessed to do very well and be very successful. So it's cool to hear those things, but I don't really. It's kind of when we talk about the GOATs or being legends or icons, it's we're exaggerating. It's part of our characters to a degree. I think if you're talking to the real Matt and Jeff, we're just like, no, we're just two guys who are very blessed to have made it and be as successful as we are.
Fashion wise, if you could do like a fashion collab with anybody, who would you do it with?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I would love to. I just if I could go back in time or bring somebody back to life, Prince, man. Prince was, dude, one of the smoothest guys ever. So I would roll with Prince, man.
So what a great call that is. That is, goodness, fashion wise, man. Just so
one thing about Prince, man, when he became that symbol, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And that's when I designed my Enigma cross, which is still my singles symbol pretty much now. But I became that symbol. So when Prince did that, it inspired me to design my own cross and like, this is my symbol, and that's what I am if I don't have a name. You know, that inspired me.
You know, it's funny because whenever we went to Japan, and I just saw being in Japan, like. It's a totally different place. The culture is so much more respectful than like typical Americans, you know what I mean? And just the way they would even act. I remember we'd be in restaurants and they would wait outside as opposed to coming to your table to ask for an autograph or picture, whatever else. Very, very polite. And I dug so much of the stuff. When I first started doing Matt Hardy version 1, I had like these very Asian-inspired, Japanese, Chinese, Oriental-inspired outfits and whatnot, and even my pants as well. Cool. So that kind of inspired me then in that time. I felt like that was the fashion I was biting on. So your Prince answer was a great answer.
Yeah, those were very cool, those pants.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now I got to ask you the controversial question, Prince or Mike?
Oh, man.
There you go, man. That is a controversial question.
Because I feel like, you know, when it comes to that, I feel like people are either like a hardcore Prince fan or a hardcore Mike fan.
Yeah.
It's never like in between. I love them both.
I do too.
Yeah, I do too.
It's hard because I'm like that. I mean, they're both just like, they're like icons, like just above everything, you know.
I just remember as a kid, I seen him bust up that moonwalk, man. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Yeah, it was just unbelievable, man. Like the way he could move and the way he was the music. He was so in tune with the music, man. It was just, that's hard to choose, man.
It's almost, man, like, I feel like Prince, when you said that earlier about how you were going to make your sign, and he was like, no longer Prince. He was just going to be the symbol, and that's all he was. He seems like he was super iconic, you know what I mean? Like almost enigmatic. Like I feel very representative there.
And just the way he created music, man. He could play the guitar was just like no other.
Yeah, man, it's hard, man. I feel bad selling one of them out, but I might have to go with Prince, man.
All right. I'm not mad at that because you know, Purple Rain.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. Man, that's somebody wanted to ask. They said top 5 solo matches.
Top 5 solo matches. I would say my top 5 favorite solo matches would be myself and Jeff from WrestleMania, myself and MVP when I beat him for the U.S. title after our angle for a while, myself and Edge in the cage. I would say myself and Jeff in the final deletion. You almost have to say it that way. What would be my final match, I would say? Maybe even my match with Eddie Guerrero. Just got to rep Eddie Guerrero, man, where I won the European title. That was a big moment for me, too. My first singles championship in WWE.
And I would say my three-way dance with Triple H and Edge when I, a childhood dream when I became the champion for the first time in my career. And then my singles match with The Undertaker on Monday Night Raw. That was a huge one. The first ever tag team ladder match was a huge one. First ever tag team tables match was a huge one. And then our brothers match at WrestleMania.
Somebody said, do y'all still have beef with Edge?
I've never had beef with Edge.
No, man. No,
I think that might have been for you, man.
No, nobody has any beef with Edge, man. We're all homies, man. Everybody's good.
That's what's up.
Life's short, man. You gotta move on. You know what I mean? Get over it.
When the cameras stop rolling, how different is y'all persona on camera versus off camera?
I mean, it's very different when we go through that curtain as opposed to like when we come back through the curtain. Once we're out and that red light's on and they're capturing, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the GOATs, the Hardys, we're totally different. We are, I would say, in this version that we're currently doing now, we are probably tuned up to a 12. Normally I'd say we're probably like a 6 or a 7, just talking to us. We're just kind of laid back, chill, but we're probably tuned up to a 12 whenever you see us go to the ring.
Damn, that's what's up. Everybody's favorite thing about wrestling is that belt. When you win that belt and you're holding it, like, what is that feeling like? When you get that motherfucking...
Yeah, no, it's cool. We were so honored the first time we won the WWE World Tag Team Championships. WWF at the time. It was in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which was about 25, 30 minutes from where we live. And we had a whole bunch of family and friends there, which was cool. And it was like, it was amazing because it was truly a dream come true. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Recently, we've won all these belts and people were like, oh my God, you need me to carry that for you? I'd go, actually, I wouldn't mind if you did, because there was one point where we were the TNA champs, we were the NXT champs, the Fourth Rope champs, and the House of Glory champs. And we're like, man, we carrying around way too many titles, man. This is becoming like a nuisance at the end of the day. Dude, it's a big honor to win titles and championships. And it just shows that you are being appreciated for the hard work you're putting in.
One of my favorite things that has happened from being a champion, that's just kind of, I guess, from natural charisma, is just the way I would go up on the second rope and it just felt natural to take the belt and reflect it like I was reflecting myself as a champion. But it still just looks so cool, like seeing those old celebrations when I would do that, man. And I still do it to this day.
It is
man.
cool.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry, late to the interview, man. It's an honor.
All good. All good, bro. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, I've been wrestling forever since we were little kids. I have to ask y'all, Hulk Hogan, when you heard the news he died, what was going through y'all mind?
Well, I had no idea he had been from the surgery or whatever. I had no idea he was having bad health issues or whatever. But it was just, it was heartbreaking, man. I'm just so blessed that I got to have the interaction with him I did, man, before his time came.
It was crazy. I was doing a live recording of our podcast. We were actually recording it, and that news broke during it. And my host said, "Oh my God, we got some breaking news now." And he's like, "Hulk Hogan has just passed away." I'm like, "What?" Shocked. And he says, "Maybe we should kind of change course here." And we did. We totally talked about that. It was super shocking. I didn't know his health had been that bad. I had no idea, and it's crazy, man. Just because he is definitely on the Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers, man. He's just like he was a big deal, man. He's the guy that made wrestling hot in the 80s, and without him, wrestling's in a real different place than in 2025, 2026.
Talking about Prince and Michael Jackson with music, man. When I think pro wrestling, I think Hogan, Flair, man.
Yeah.
Hogan, Flair.
Hogan and Flair. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. No doubt.
Man, once again, before we get out of here, tell them again where they can come watch this event. There's a bunch of people in here trying to figure out where they can come see this match at.
Thursday Night Impact, man. January the 15th, man. It's going to be a huge moment for TNA and AMC, man. It's going to be a game changer.
At the Curtis Colwell Center.
Yes.
We're going to be there in Garland, Texas, right outside of Dallas. It's going to be a massive event. And then on Saturday, we're going to be in the Curtis Colwell Center again, and it is going to be Genesis. It's going to be a pay-per-view. We are going to be wrestling Righteous for the very first time. It's going to be a huge match, very first time in TNA. It's going to be a huge match on that show, and it is one you do not want to miss. That goes down Saturday, January the 17th. Get all your tickets for both events, the 15th and the 17th at TNAWrestling.com.
TNAWrestling.com. Once again, hey, you know, we have the Hardy Boys again. We love and appreciate everything you do. You are legends again. Everybody loves you. They're in the chat going crazy. They can't believe we got you in here. But this is the best part. Matt and Jeff Hardy, you are a real life superstar. Yeah.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars.